Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cash Flow Podcast, where there is no bullshit no BS, and where we talk about anything related to finances, real estate, life experiences, and really, literally anything. So I'm your host, one of your hosts, Amit Dogan, and I'm here with my co-host,
Caesar Dogan. Wow.
What
That was a long introduction. I didn't know what to think.
What are we doing today, guys?
Our producer, Stefano, decided that he should ask us truth and myth questions, and we're going to be answering them with Caesar.
So we actually don't know what these questions are.
No, we do not.
No.
Yeah.
It's very important that people
I
understand.
don't even know what it's actually surrounding.
Correct.
So let's see.
Let's start right off with you, Caesar.
Yeah.
Truth or myth? Is passive income always truly passive in real estate investments?
Is passive income truly passive? No, never is.
Never
Myth,
is.
yeah.
Indulge me. Why?
Well, you need to be active. So once you're active, it never becomes passive. Passive income, my understanding of it is, let's say money that you put on interest. You're getting it. You don't really have to do anything. You're not following up. That's truly passive. With me, I have tenants where they're removing smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, and they're breaking windows. So I think.
So you say it's myth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Amit, you say it's myth as well.
100%. Passive is something that you don't have to give attention to it. So real estate obviously is something that you always have to sort of be up to date, what's going on. You need to see if there are rate increases to pivot.
Well,
right.
You always need to be a project manager.
Exactly.
And you guys are both right. It is a myth because you're absolutely right. Passive income is not. It's not like a dedicated income. It's more like a side hustle. Would you call it a side hustle passive income?
Yeah.
It's like a side hustle, right?
Yeah.
It's not your primary dollar figure.
It can be, but it's always a side.
It could start off as a side hustle and then eventually be something bigger.
So if I said passive income, someone's making $20,000 a month.
Yes.
Do you think that's a side hustle?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's subjective.
Subject.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense. Valid.
Yes, sir.
We have truth or myth, cash flow, truth or myth. Can anyone achieve financial freedom through side hustles alone?
No, because something that is a side hustle means that you aren't giving your full 100% attention to.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ too, buddy. You're
Yeah.
two against one now.
Yeah.
Because side hustles are legit.
Because for you, side hustle maybe 5,000. For me, side hustle can be 50,000.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So it's again subjective.
So
Yes.
if you
truth
think
or
about
myth,
it,
man.
Yeah.
there's no changing answers.
No. Truth or myth? You think that it is a myth that no one can achieve financial freedom through a side hustle? That was the question. You said
Yes.
that you believe that you cannot achieve financial freedom through side hustling.
No, yeah, I actually do agree with you guys now because
So you're
If-
changing your answer,
no, yeah, I am, but
which defeats
I
the purpose of truth. I think we.
so
gave too
I
much.
initially said it was a myth, but now I'm saying
Yeah.
that it actually is a truth because that can definitely set you aside for all the other things that you want to do.
Okay, that's fair. That's
You already know my answer.
Okay. Caesar, here we go. Truth or myth? Do high-paying jobs guarantee financial success? Now, not freedom, success.
Yeah, true. Do you want me to elaborate?
I think I need to because I disagree on that.
Well, what if you're making 380 and it's financial success?
No. That is not society's dollar amount. No one earns that. No one earns that.
Oh,
How much of a percentage earns that? 1%?
I know at least at the top of my head 5 people. A family member of mine makes that much. Well, not immediate, but yeah.
But this is not on a payroll job. This is as an entrepreneur.
No, it's a payroll job.
Really?
Yeah. So, for instance, guys, condo developers, let's say you're a very, very good construction manager. You're running the show. You're making sure that the concrete is poured on time. You're arranging everything. And many of these guys, they're all whining and dining. They make over 300,000, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have expected it from like a
In fact,
neurologist or
just,
something.
when I went to Cuba, one of the guys that I met there, he works payroll. I think he gets like 10 vacations, he said, a year. That the company, it's a company sponsorship event, but really the guy's there with his family.
And he's on salary.
Yeah, he's on salary. But
Oh, wow.
when you think of an old
It's crazy.
Italian guy, hey, mannacha, he's doing his thing.
So, Ahmed, what do you say to that? So you are saying truth that high-paying jobs can guarantee financial success.
yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, I do. And a lot of people, I think, that would, take majority of our population is immigrants. I think we can say that for a fact.
No, technically
no.
speaking, no. But.
No, technically, yeah, I would also disagree with that. But let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Ahmed,
So-
right here.
A lot of people, I think, that 150, 120 annual salary is something that they would be proud of themselves.
Guys,
No,
with.
you just survive that.
Yeah.
That's survival.
So
No. I'm
currently-
not talking about that.
Currently
Yeah.
in our Canadian economic situation, 100,000 is basically
It's nothing.
you're borderline about to lose your house.
So I'll tell you
Yes.
this. I did the math the other day. So 2000, an average bungalow house in North York is about $300,000. And at that time, give or take, that salary is about $50K, an average salary, $50,000. So it takes you 6 years for you to pay off the $300,000 house. Right now, that property is about $1.1 million. An average homeowner, or let's say a person with a salary, let's say it's $110,000. It's taking them 10 years. So what's happening right now is we're actually, our purchasing power, this is, I think, the most important. Like even back home, a lot of people, when they're, evaluating politicians you need to look at purchasing power. What can I buy from this? I went to Cuba and they literally gave me a handful of money, but I'm looking at it. What can I really buy with this? Not much.
Yeah.
So you need to look at purchasing power. Now it's taking them 10 years. So the population as a whole is getting poorer and poorer.
Yes.
So with me, I had a different idea. But if you're making 150,000, you're just living.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Caesar,
to other people, it could mean success too, though. Because what if
it's
what they're
it's a
exposed?
subjective
That's
question.
because they don't know what success
But
is.
there is truth
Yeah.
to that. So the answer is true to that. It is true.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Let's keep it going. Guys, truth or myth? Will budgeting alone solve your financial woes? Will
What do
budgeting
you think?
alone, guys?
100%. I think without knowing what your income, your expenses are, without a budget, you're not going to know where the money is going.
No. Listen to the question. I said, will budgeting alone help you to get rid of your woes?
alone. I thought you meant a loan.
No, alone. Just by itself. Will budgeting help you get out of your financial difficult times?
Well, you're not
Yeah.
earning any money is what you're saying. That's
Well, I mean, yeah, still you can. Because the people that are making that, let's say, $5,000 or $10,000 a month, if they're budgeting, obviously within the budget there is savings, right? So they are tracking where the money is coming in, how it's leaving. So yeah, I
But-
think it is true.
But you're assuming that they're making money. What if they're not? What if it's only enough for them to live and for their immediate needs? They
Yeah.
don't have any money on the side.
Let's keep
Yeah,
it going, guys.
yeah.
We got to get through these questions.
No, it's not.
What?
To answer your question.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's you're absolutely right. It's super heavily myth.
Yeah.
Heavily myth.
I suck.
So Caesar, let me listen. But the truth of the matter is, these questions can go here or there.
Yep.
Maybe you need a bit more detail. But because these are truth or myth, hey, we're gonna have fun with it. Got a question for you now. The biggest problem now on social media is everybody wants to be an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So the question I have for you, truth or myth, does starting a business, becoming an entrepreneur, always lead to positive cash flow?
No.
No.
Short answer. No, it doesn't. Well, one, my recommendation, just to begin with, if you don't have money set aside, or if you can't control your needs, you're never going to be an entrepreneur, especially in the beginning. You need to be able to do that. You need to say, you know what, for about a year, I don't need money. I have enough. And you take that risk. Otherwise, you're using daddy, mommy, or whoever else's money.
So truth or myth?
A myth.
Myth.
Yeah.
Ahmed?
Myth also.
Myth also.
Yes.
Because you feel that
Well-
as an entrepreneur, easy to get cash flow?
No, it isn't, because there are going to be times when you're actually in a negative.
Especially in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're both absolutely correct.
100%.
Absolutely correct. Truth or myth? Can financial education alone guarantee improved cash flow?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what we're doing here today.
Yes,
We're
truth.
educating on cash flow. So if it can, my question to both of you to add on to that question is, can all financial information provide a cash flow positive situation?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
No.
not necessarily. Because in the beginning you may take a negative, but you know that, it's only for the foreseeable future, and eventually you're going to be on the upside, and you're really going to be on the upside. So you make that initial investment to know that, for 3 years, 5 years, whatever it may be, you're running negative. Later on, once it goes positive, you're on the positive cash flow side.
You agree?
Yes, I do.
So once again, thank you for watching. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and all of the other socials. Instagram page, Caesar Homes Canada, and my co-host.
Mortgages by Ahmed.
Yeah, please follow us, guys.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.